y'all was just talking about how, or at least I was excited, how Brandon Sheppard is going to be running the damn Ween World of Outlaws sprint car. I was excited about this. Okay? And when they made that announcement that on May 1st, a Wednesday night show, one of the small, rare Wednesday night shows in Jacksonville, Illinois, at the Jacksonville Speedway, multi-time late model champion superstar Brandon Sheppard is going to be driving a 410 wing sprint car against the best of the best World of Outlaws. The date stuck in my head, May 1st, Jacksonville, May 1st, Jacksonville. And then I heard what I heard tonight. So this is the schedule on the World of Outlaw website. Obviously, the orange is their late model series. The blue is the sprint car series. And it is confirmed May 1st, Wednesday, World of Outlaws Hy-Vee Perks 40. Jacksonville Speedway, Jacksonville, Illinois. This is confirmed date. It's on your screen. Brandon Sheppard will be going up against the World of Outlaws in a must-see duel between himself and a 900-horsepower rocket ship strapped below his legs. Now, the only thing that's going to destroy this moment in history are these guys. Because when I heard him say it, I couldn't believe my ears. I couldn't believe what they said. And when I heard them say the date, I literally got very upset. I got extremely upset. Now, can everyone please read for me? Somehow, some way, that these sumbitches have a Wednesday, May 1st date at 81 Speedway. Please tell me I don't see this. Look on your phones or your screens. Tell me that doesn't say Wednesday, May 1st. Does it say Wednesday, May 1st? Does it say Wednesday, May 1st, you son of a bitches? 20,000, 81 Speedway. No wonder when Rico won at 81 Speedway, High Limit was promoting Rico's victory, or I would assume Brian Walker, is promoting Rico's victory, come back to the 81 Speedway May 1st, when the poor little guys known as the World of Outlaws is going to have their one of very few. They don't got 10 scheduled. They don't got a midweek series. They have their one little bitty poor me Wednesday show at Jacksonville Speedway with Brandon Sheppard jumping in a sprint car, all this allure and angst and anticipation. And you some bitches are going to be at 81 Speedway and used freaking Rico's victory against the Outlaws at 81 Speedway to promote a midweek show on the same damn date as the World of Outlaws. Your only real visual subscription streaming draw to these midweek races, you son of a bitches, was that you weren't going to be racing when the World of Outlaws were racing, so everybody just had to watch Flow. All these other Fridays, Saturdays, and all this shit, you're going to be competing against the World of Outlaws depending on when the schedules are. People are going to be flipping back from Flow to Dirt Vision, and that's going to lose you some eyes at some point. Some people who are in this debate of if I like World of Outlaws or I like High Limit, they're going to have to pick. And if they like one side or the other, they're going to say, screw them guys. The people who are on the fence and still have their favorites, it's going to be hard for them to pick on a Friday, Saturday night when the Outlaws are racing too Friday, Saturday night. Yeah, you may have some with 2 or 3 screens, the psychos that we see that don't go outside anymore at their houses with 5 screens and never leave and say hi to their neighbors. You got those people out there who listen to the TV screen that tells them what is and what isn't. But at the end of the day, this was your money pot, sirs and ma'ams, or whoever's running it, or whoever's doing it all. These midweek shows, you were going to be the only ticket in town. And that's why people started doing these midweek shows, the streaming companies with these late model races and stuff. It was because they were getting all of the eyes to watch them. Everybody was watching these midweek shows. Even sprint car fans. This is kind of how the sprint cars and late model fans started seeing what each other's doing. Remember that? These midweek events. So the reason you were, in my opinion, running midweek shows to begin with was exclusivity to a night of racing. To all the fan bases. Even on these midweek races, you weren't even competing against the thousands of racers racing on Friday, Saturday night. You weren't competing against the thousands of weekly racetrack fans on Fridays and Saturday nights. You had everybody. And now, you're going up against, for some reason, somebody's smart idea. I don't know why they don't just emergency break this and move to a Tuesday. Your great idea is to go up against the World of Outlaws on a fucking Wednesday. And Brandon Sheppard in a sprint car at Jacksonville. Jacksonville's one of the most action-packed racetracks there is. I'm watching Jacksonville, sir. That's what I'm doing. Jacksonville is like a red dirt raceway. It's always insane action-packed. And you're going to go up against that with 81. Good racetrack, I understand. But we've all watched a premier sprint car race already at that facility. If you want everyone to tune in, make that Tuesday in a hurry. I know the Outlaws ain't going to budge. Stubbornness is why we're here to begin with. But geez, when I heard them say that, Wednesday, because when Brandon Sheppard said that, it stuck in my mind. I got to remember that date. I can't miss that. And then when they said it tonight, Wednesday, May 1st, I said, what? Sorry, I don't know who else noticed this. I don't know who paid attention to this. Did no one know that y'all were competing against one another on a fucking weekday? If it's a streaming war, this is a really bad strategy. I'm just saying. I can't believe it. I really can't believe it.
Tears, sweat, and pain. All the days sitting in the shop at window cold or hot. I take it and I talk about another race. And listen, please, best believe all the things I see in the bickering of the shit you preach and the hating on me for everything I've done. Trying to bring my focus. You don't know about the tribe, not just on the track, but late into the night. Spiking all this fuel and doping all these ties. Not to break the rules, but just to bend those lines. And if you call me out, I'm coming straight up